Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nate with AthleteMinistry.com, and here's one of our first blog posts we have for you. One thing I've noticed as I've kind of grown just in my studies and everything, there's a verse that athletes love. It's Philippians 4:13. I know you've seen it. You've probably written it on your cleats or your shoes or your face or something, and it says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Dude, that is an awesome verse. I actually love that verse. It's one of my favorite ones. But now that I've learned and I've looked through the verses that are before it and after it, I think some of us are misusing it pretty badly. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But you can just kind of put that on what you're already doing as an athlete, and you can say, oh, well, I mean, like for me, I'm white. I haven't dunked a basketball in my life. And so I can just think of, oh, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Doesn't matter if it's a 12-foot goal or whatever, I can figure it out and do that. Well, that's not exactly what that verse was saying. If you look before what Paul was talking about, he was talking about how he had found ways to be content even when he was in prison, he was beaten, or when he had plenty to eat, he was well taken care of, people were taking him into his houses. He had seen it all. He had been in all these different situations, and he had found a way to be content no matter what. And then he says, I have found the secret to be content. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So that's really the essence of that verse. It's still a great verse, but let's just make sure we're using it correctly, and that when we're looking and reading Scripture, that we see it within a larger context instead of just pulling out one verse and pulling it and using it for our own gain. So yeah, just love to hear you guys' feedback, and if you've ever encountered another verse that might be just kind of misused or anything. And yeah, hope you guys are well. See you.